What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hashtag Ask BGTV. This is where you give us your questions. We answer them in as quickly as we can with good information. So just to that point, when you guys are asking us questions, try to keep them to 1 to 2 sentences and keep them to one question so we can really get through all of your questions because there's a lot of them. So first question comes from our man Carlos. Carlos says, quick question, can I attend your wedding? Pretty please, that would be the fittest wedding ever.
Oh, thanks, Carlos. You're so sweet. You've been such a great fan. But unfortunately, our wedding is a very small and intimate ceremony with only family and friends, mostly just family.
I would have said yes,
sorry.
but the boss says no.
I'm the bridezilla.
But stay tuned to BGTV because potentially you could see some behind the scenes stuff.
Absolutely.
Keep watching.
If we got proposed on YouTube, why not get married on YouTube too, right, Bill? All right, so Gieva? She wants to know, what are your thoughts? Gieva says, what are your thoughts on the fitness program Focus T25 by Shaun T?
Okay, we get questions like this all the time, and I gotta just throw it out there. It's a little bit like asking, what's an example? Like asking Coca-Cola, what do they think of Pepsi's new drink? Because we create fitness workouts as well, just like Shaun T. I got the utmost respect for Shaun T.
Yes.
And
he's a competitor of ours.
And honestly, I have tried his Asylum program, which I absolutely loved. I've never tried his T25 program, but you know,
we like the guy, so I'm sure it's great, but we obviously prefer our own
Check
programs.
out Live Lean 15. 10 minutes quicker, get you even results faster. Next question comes from Miss Rhea. You seem to be well informed and updated on fitness. What specific professional or academic journals, periodicals do you guys use?
Well, Miss Rhea, we are both certified fitness trainers. We've both had our certifications for many years now, and we do a lot of research.
And in nutrition as well.
Yeah, fitness and nutrition certified. We have one-on-one experience from working with actual real-life clients, which I think is the best education of all. And then
I think the best of all is first doing it to yourself.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
I said we both trained ourselves to get in the shape that we wanted to be in. So yeah, having first-hand experience of really putting yourself through it is the best way to learn, hands down by far.
Yeah.
But as far as like academic sources and everything, we are very well read. We love to read books. We both are really into researching and finding out all the latest and
we have our mentors
trending
as well that we put our faith into.
Exactly.
But
we follow other people.
Ultimately what it comes down to is we've done it to ourselves. We've taken that, we've put it through our clients, we get the results, and you know what? Things work differently for different people, but what we and our ways that we do things has been working for a lot of people. So you just have to find what works for you and stick with it.
Claudia Aguilar De Leon wants to know, I was wondering if you have no access to a gym. Is a bodyweight workout good for burning fat and toning or building lean muscle?
Yeah, so we actually just answered this question last week's episode. So if you missed last week's episode, Claudia, we answered it there.
And the short answer is yes, definitely. You got to check out Live Lean 15. The one he does, you work out alongside him and you burn fat and you build muscle in just 15 minutes with your own body, no gym. Elijah Pearson wants to know, hey Brad and Jess, I'm trying to gain some muscle, lower my body fat percentage. It's around 12% and my goal is 7%. So which of your programs do you suggest that I use?
Awesome work, dude. 12%. You should be proud of that. You want to get down to 7%. I love it. So the program that you would want to get yourself,
7% right there.
program you want to get yourself on is Live Lean Afterburn. That program is specifically designed to take that last 10 pounds of fat or any of that last few pounds of fat, turn it into muscle. It's a body recompensation program.
It's for you, exactly. Guys who are like at 12 and want to be 7. That's what it's designed for.
Check it out. Okay. Miss Rhea has another question. Thank you for your
questions. A lot of questions, yeah.
Next question is, hi again, BG. Could you please talk
BJ.
BJ. BG's me. Could you please talk about the effect stress levels have on overall health?
Okay, so yes, stress levels definitely have an effect on your overall health. First of all, it's gonna make it harder for you to lose belly fat because I'm sure you've heard us talk about cortisol before, which is a stress hormone that causes you to store more belly fat. So also it's gonna affect your sleep patterns, which as you know, sleep is crucial for losing fat as well. You gotta have a nice cycle of sleeping and being alert during the daytime and all that stuff. And then also, it's probably gonna make you less likely to eat well because
Yeah,
you know when you're
good point.
stressed, you just like go for chocolate or sugar or fast food or like whatever is convenient because you're just like, you can't deal with it all.
Yeah.
So you wanna be in a calm and relaxed state so you can plan your meals out, you can sleep well, and you can do everything that you need to do to live lean. So stress is no bueno. And I would say if you're having stress, then, you know, take a moment, think about what's really important to yourself and eliminate those things that aren't important. Just focus on what is. Is it Irvin? Lurvin?
Lurvin.
I don't know. Laverin Matrium. Hi, Brad and Jess. I'm so happy to have found you guys. You're awesome. And I'm sorry if you already answered this, but do you think that following your health and nutrition tips without much exercise can help one still lead the live lean lifestyle?
All right, I gotta ask a question. Why wouldn't you exercise, to be honest? But
Why?
Your question was, can you? And in my opinion, this is just an opinion, I think nutrition is more important than fitness. We've talked about this before.
We had an argument in the car about this.
Not an argument in the car. We
No, a
actually
discussion.
Yeah, we actually filmed it for, I think it was on Live Lean TV as
No,
well.
it's on BGTV.
But I would say if you had to do
What?
one or the other, I think you get better results if you eat healthy.
Versus working out. But I mean, obviously you're gonna get the best results if you do both. Combo is where it's at.
And if you're saying I can't work out because I don't have access to a gym or I can't afford a gym, you got your body weight.
Yes, you can always do stuff at home. People get great results just doing sit-ups, push-ups, and squats in their bedroom.
Yeah.
So you got to do something. But I would say just relying on your nutrition alone is not.
It's gonna help you, but it's not gonna get you to live lean.
You'll be a little disappointed.
Chris Hemingway, what up, my man? Says, hey, Brad, Jess, I started Live Lean Afterburn this week. What?
Boom!
What?
That's right.
I hit the gym at 6:30 a.m. Yes, my man, and I get up at 5:15 to take my dog out and then eat.
That's
Dude,
right, man.
like, if you lived near me, we'd be like brothers. Dogs, afterburn, working out in the morning. Should I be eating, for example, the meat and nuts breakfast at that time, or should I get up a little earlier to eat meat and nuts breakfast? Yes. I would tell you that you got to give yourself at least 1 to 2 hours to digest that food because it is pretty heavy. So if you can get up, like you said, should I get up earlier? Yes, get up earlier if you can, eat it, and then go to the gym. But if you can't, grab yourself like a whey protein shake, put some coconut oil in it, and slam it back just so you have some nutrients in your body before you hit the gym with an afterburn style program, because that you need some energy from the food to really get through an afterburn style workout.
All right, Moeth says, what causes stomach bloating?
All right, there's so many things that causes stomach bloating. It could be eating high salty foods. It could be
Soda.
drinking carbonated soda.
Carbonation.
It could be having food insensitivities to like gluten and sort of things. What else?
Maybe
is
too
there?
much fiber, like if you're
Yeah.
eating a boatload of vegetables and you're not
Veggie
used
belly.
to it. Veggie belly.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different things that can cause stomach bloating. So you just kind of have to toy around with it. But I find that drinking a lot of water will help get rid of bloating a lot of the
It
times.
does, yeah. And sometimes you just need to build up the digestive enzymes to eat a lot of vegetables. So if you're new to eating a lot of vegetables, we just want you guys to know it's normal to have some bloating in the beginning. So it doesn't mean you should stop. It just means you got to give it a little more time. And also cook vegetables if you're having a hard time digesting them, because cooked is easier than raw.
This one comes from Ellen Park. Do you think counting calories is necessary in the process of losing weight? I used to count calories but stopped because it was not easy. Do you guys count calories?
Yes and no. We do think counting calories helps in the process of losing weight, but it is not absolutely necessary. What is necessary is that you're in a caloric deficit. So that's why counting is helpful, right?
I don't know if you can hear me like,
Amen, sister. If you don't know if you're in a deficit or not, then you need to count, because how else are you gonna know? It's just a total guesstimate.
Yeah.
So I would say, if you have no clue when you're in a deficit and when you're not, then counting is your friend.
Yeah.
But if you kind of already have a sense for if you're in a deficit or not, then like at this point, Brad and I know if we're in a caloric deficit for the day. So it just it's an experience thing. If you're inexperienced, I would say count like we did in the beginning.
Yeah.
If you don't need to, then don't.
it was very valuable. Like, I'll be 100% honest, in the beginning, learning the quality and the quantity of food. So that's why I would recommend it if you're really serious about getting in shape.
Yeah, and you said that you already tried counting them and then you stopped because it wasn't easy. Yeah, of course it's not easy, and it's not something you want to do long term. But hopefully from that time period when you were counting, you learned something and you got to see how much food was the right amount for your goals. So that's what it's all about, is focus on what you learned during that time instead of thinking you have to do it forever.
All right, that's it. thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody.
For asking us. Hashtag BGTV.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll see you at the next episode. Bye.
Remember to keep those questions short and sweet.
Bye.
See you. Bye. This is part of our like weekly food prep. It's like we'll do things. It looks like it's for 10 people, but it's intended to stretch throughout